Finding peace through prayer. A journey worth taking. Traveling, it's one of those things that can light up your soul with anticipation. Maybe you've been dreaming of sandy beaches, bustling city streets, or quiet mountain trails for months. You've worked hard, saved up, and circled the date on your calendar. This trip is your reward, a chance to step away from the daily grind and soak in something new. But as the departure day creeps closer, have you noticed a little knot forming in your stomach? That excitement you felt is suddenly tangled up with worry. What if something goes wrong? Will I feel safe? What if I'm too tired to enjoy it? These questions can sneak in like uninvited guests, dimming the glow of your getaway. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Travel anxiety is more common than you might think. And it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means you're human. The good news? You don't have to let those worries steal your joy. There's a simple, powerful tool you can turn to: prayer. I'm not talking about anything complicated or formal, just 8 minutes of quiet, heartfelt connection with God. 8 minutes to breathe, reflect, and let go. It's amazing how something so small can shift your perspective and wrap you in peace. Let's walk through this together. Picture yourself sitting in your favorite cozy spot at home, maybe with a cup of coffee or tea, and taking a moment to pause. You don't need fancy words or a script. Just you, your thoughts, and a willingness to hand over your worries. In this expanded guide, we'll dive deep into how prayer can transform your travel anxiety into excitement, step by step. We'll explore surrendering your fears, embracing the journey, finding the right accommodations, and soaking in every moment. By the end, you'll feel ready to step into your trip with confidence, knowing you've got a source of peace to carry with you. Why 8 minutes? Well, it's short enough to fit into your busy day, but long enough to make a real difference. Think of it like a mini vacation for your mind, a chance to reset before you even pack your bags. So, let's get started. Grab a notebook if you want, or just settle in and let these words guide you toward the calm you're craving. The power of surrendering your worries. Anxiety has a way of making everything feel bigger than it is. 1 minute, you're imagining yourself sipping a cool drink by the pool, and the next, you're picturing lost luggage, missed flights, or sketchy streets at your destination. It's like your brain decides to play a highlight reel of worst-case scenarios. I've been there, planning a trip to a new city, only to spend nights Googling crime rates instead of daydreaming about the fun ahead. It's exhausting, isn't it? Here's where prayer comes in like a gentle reset button. It's not about pretending your worries don't exist. It's about giving them a place to go so they don't weigh you down. Imagine this. You're sitting on your couch, the house is quiet, and you close your eyes. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, you picture those worries floating away. Maybe they're little clouds drifting off into the sky, or leaves tumbling down a stream. Whatever image works for you, let it carry the tension out of your shoulders. Start by naming your specific fears. Are you worried about safety? That's a big one for a lot of people. Maybe you've seen news stories that make your destination sound risky, or you're just not sure how you'll navigate an unfamiliar place. That's okay. Those thoughts don't make you weak. They make you cautious. Now, in your prayer, lift that worry up. You might whisper, "God, I'm scared about this trip. I don't know what to expect, and it's making me nervous. Please watch over me and give me peace." It's simple, honest, and real. Here's something to chew on. Millions of people travel every single day. Families head to theme parks, couples explore romantic getaways, solo adventurers climb mountains, and most of them come back with stories of joy, not disaster. Sure, things can go wrong, but they usually don't. Prayer isn't a magic shield against problems, but it's a way to remind yourself that you're not alone in facing them. You're handing the reins to something bigger, trusting that you'll be guided through whatever comes. Let's try a little exercise during your 8 minutes. After you've named your worry, picture the opposite. If you're anxious about safety, imagine yourself walking through your destination, feeling secure and at ease. See the friendly faces around you, the sunlight warming your skin. Let that image settle in your heart as you pray. Thank you, God, for keeping me safe. Help me trust that this trip will be a blessing. It's like planting a seed of hope to replace the weed of fear. I remember a trip I took to a coastal town a few years back. I'd heard rumors about storms in the area, and my mind spiraled. Flooded roads, canceled plans, you name it. One night I sat down and prayed about it, just letting it all out. I didn't get a booming voice from the sky, but I felt this quiet calm wash over me, like a friend saying, "It's going to be okay." And you know what? The weather was perfect the whole time. Even if it hadn't been, I think that prayer would have helped me roll with it. Surrendering isn't giving up. It's letting go of the need to control every detail. You can still plan, pack, and prepare, but prayer takes the emotional weight off your shoulders. It's a conversation with God that says, "I've done my part. Now I'm trusting you with the rest." Over those 8 minutes, you'll start to feel lighter, like you're clearing space for excitement to creep back in. And that's just the beginning. Embracing the adventure ahead. Now that you've started letting go of the worries, let's flip the script. Why did you book this trip in the first place? What's pulling you toward this adventure? Maybe it's the thought of tasting fresh pasta in Italy, hiking through emerald forests, or just lounging somewhere with no emails to answer. Those dreams are the heartbeat of your journey, and prayer can help you reconnect with them. During your 8 minutes, take a moment to reflect on what you're most excited about. Close your eyes and let your mind wander to that place. Picture the details, the colors, the smells, the sounds. If you're headed to the beach, imagine the waves crashing, the salty breeze brushing your face. If it's a city, see the lights twinkling at night. Hear the hum of life around you. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a way to anchor yourself in the joy you're chasing. In your prayer, bring those images to God. You might say, "Lord, thank you for this chance to see something new. I can't wait to experience," insert your thing here, maybe the mountains or that little cafe I found online. Help me stay open to the beauty ahead. It's like tuning your heart to the good stuff, drowning out the static of anxiety. Gratitude is a game changer here. Think about what it took to get to this point. Maybe you worked overtime, skipped a few takeout dinners to save up, or spent hours researching the perfect itinerary. That effort deserves a shout-out. In your prayer, try this. God, thank you for the strength to work hard for this. Thank you for the money in my account, the time off, and the people who've cheered me on. Gratitude doesn't just lift your mood. It rewires your brain to notice the blessings instead of the burdens. I'll let you in on a little story. Last summer, I planned a road trip through the Southwest. Think red rocks, starry skies, the whole deal. But as the date got closer, I started stressing about car trouble or getting lost. One morning, I sat on my porch with my coffee and prayed about it. I thanked God for the open road ahead, the playlists I'd made, even the quirky roadside diners I hoped to find. By the time I finished, I wasn't just calm, I was pumped. The trip ended up being one of the best I've ever taken, flat tire and all. Prayer can also help you set an intention for your trip. Maybe you want to be more present, laugh more, or try something new. Whisper that into your 8 minutes. Help me let go of my phone and really see this place. Give me courage to talk to strangers or taste that weird dish. It's like giving God a heads up on the kind of traveler you want to be. And here's a bonus thought. Every trip has its own magic, even the imperfect ones. That delayed flight might lead to a great chat with a fellow passenger. The rainy day might force you into a cozy bookstore you'd have missed otherwise. Prayer opens your eyes to those gifts, helping you trust that this adventure, your adventure, is unfolding just as it should. Finding the right accommodations. Let's talk about something practical: where you're going to sleep. Picking a hotel, Airbnb, or hostel can feel like a high-stakes decision. You've probably scrolled through endless reviews, zoomed in on blurry photos, and wondered if that charming place is secretly a dump. It's enough to make anyone second-guess their choice. But here's the thing: you don't have to carry that stress alone. Prayer can guide you here too. Start your 8 minutes by laying out your concerns. Maybe you're worried the bed will be lumpy, the neighborhood sketchy, or the Wi-Fi non-existent. Be specific. God, I'm nervous about this hotel. I want a place that feels safe and restful, but I'm not sure I've picked the right one. Please lead me to what's best. It's like handing over the mental tug-of-war between 5-star luxury and budget-friendly, and letting peace take over. Now pair that prayer with action. You've got tools at your fingertips: reviews, maps, travel forums. Spend some time researching, but don't let it spiral into obsession. Look for places that match what you need: a quiet room, a good location, maybe a pool if that's your vibe. Trust your gut too. If a listing feels off, move on. If one keeps popping into your head, dig deeper. Prayer doesn't replace effort, it sharpens it. Here's a tip from my own travels. Last year I was torn between 2 spots for a weekend getaway. One had rave reviews but was pricey. The other was cheaper but had mixed feedback. I prayed about it. Nothing fancy, just, God, show me the right fit. Later that day I stumbled across a deal on the pricier one that brought it into my budget. Coincidence? Maybe. But it felt like an answer, and the stay was perfect. In your prayer, ask for clarity. Lord, help me see the option that's right for me. Give me wisdom to choose well and peace if it's not perfect. And if you're still unsure after booking, pray again. Thank you for this place. Let it be a haven for me, whatever it's like. That shift from fretting to trusting can turn a decent stay into a great one. Think about what home away from home means to you. For me, it's a clean bed and a hot shower. For you, it might be a balcony view or a kitchen to cook in. Whatever it is, bring it into your prayer. Picture yourself walking into that room, dropping your bags and smiling. Let that image sink in as you say, God, thank you for a spot to rest and recharge. And if things don't go as planned, maybe the AC breaks or the walls are thin, prayer can still carry you through. Ask for patience and a sense of humor. I've had my share of quirky stays. Hello, motel with a flickering neon sign. And looking back, they're some of my favorite stories. Your accommodations don't have to be flawless to be part of an amazing trip. Embracing each moment travel isn't just about where you're going. It's about how you get there and what you notice along the way. The truth is, a trip is a string of moments. The view from the plane window, the first bite of local food, the random chat with a stranger at the bus stop. Anxiety can make you rush past those, but prayer helps you slow down and savor them. In your 8 minutes, set your heart on being present. Try this. God, help me see the little joys in this trip. Keep my eyes open to the beauty, even in the messy parts. It's like giving yourself permission to let go of the itinerary and just be. Maybe you'll linger at a cafe longer than planned, or take a detour because something catches your eye. Those unplanned bits, they're often the gold. I'll never forget a rainy afternoon in a small town I visited. My plans got washed out, and I was annoyed until I ducked into a tiny museum I'd ignored before. It ended up being the highlight of my trip, all because I stopped fighting the moment. In your prayer, ask for that flexibility. Give me grace to roll with changes and find treasure in the unexpected. Even the boring parts, waiting in lines, long drives, can shine with the right lens. Pray for patience and curiosity. Lord, help me enjoy the quiet spaces, the in-between times. You might spot a stunning sunset from the airport or strike up a conversation that sticks with you. Every second doesn't have to be Instagram-worthy to matter. And when challenges pop up, a late train, a sore foot, a language mix-up, lean into prayer again. God, give me strength to handle this and a smile to keep going. It's not about erasing problems. It's about facing them with a steady heart. I've whispered that prayer more times than I can count, and it's pulled me through canceled flights and lost maps. As you wrap up your 8 minutes, picture yourself fully in the trip, laughing, exploring, resting. Thank God for the chance to live it, bumps and all. Thank you for this journey, for every step of it. Help me carry this peace wherever I go. That's the gift of prayer. It doesn't just prep you, it travels with you. Conclusion. Trusting the journey. So here we are. Your trip is more than a dot on a map. It's a story waiting to unfold. You've worked for it, dreamed of it, and now it's almost here. The worries, they might still whisper, but they don't have to shout. With 8 minutes of prayer, you've got a way to quiet them, to trade fear for faith, and to step into this adventure with open arms. Surrendering your worries, dreaming of the joys ahead, choosing your stay, embracing each moment, it all comes back to trust. Trust in yourself, in the plans you've made, and in something bigger, holding it all together. Prayer isn't a fix-all, but it's a lifeline. It's your quiet corner in a noisy world, a place to breathe and believe. As you pack your bags and check your tickets, take those 8 minutes. Sit with God, spill your heart, and listen for that still, small voice saying, "You've got this." Then go explore, laugh, rest, and make memories. Your journey's waiting, and it's going to be beautiful. After watching, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I have many good videos to share. Learn to give, and God will give you peace.